Hi there. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Zoe here. Hi everyone. Hi everyone.
Hi everyone. Hi. Okay. Huh?123，132，456，456，可以吗？OK，可以了。 Hello everyone, welcome to the Telycam webinar for launching our highly anticipated PTZ camera, the Explore. I'm Jenny, but and I'm the fantastic partner Zoe. So we are very excited to take you through this exclusive first look at what Explore has offered.
Hi everyone, I'm Zoe, and I'm so glad you're joining us today. It's awesome to see some familiar names showing up and meet new ones too. But feel free to drop your location in the chat and let us know where you're all watching from.
Yes, thank you all for being here with us. But before we dive into the details, let's go over the special perks we have in store just for today's participants.
Yes, we're so excited about this. Today we're giving away 3 sets of the Telycam PTZ cameras. As you may already know, Telycam offers 3 distinct product lines for different applications. The entry-level Drive series, the Pro AV level Vision Plus series, and the broadcast level Explore series.
We are going to offer each camera of
each
Each
series. Yeah,
series.
OneDrive Plus SE, the Vision Plus 4K in 30 times, and an Explore.
Yeah,
The raffle will take places at different times, and this giveaway is exclusive to those who have reserved a spot
yeah,
for today's live stream.
yeah.
So if you haven't already, be sure to click the link below and ready to type in the chat box when we announce the prize moment.
Yeah, so right. Make sure that you will register for the webinar and then stay tuned because you might be one of the three lucky winners to receive one of our cameras. And that's not all today. We are also delighted to welcome a very special guest to the webinar. He will be joining us a little bit later, and he'll be sharing some exciting insights, cutting-edge technology, and valuable benefits. So we can't wait for you to meet him.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So, Jenny, why don't we start introducing our star of the show, the Explore?
Absolutely. So the launch of Explore marks Telecam's exciting entry into the broadcast level PDC cameras.
Mhm.
First of all, always let's dive into its cool components. The Explore features a top-tier image processor, a Sony 1-inch 9-megapixel sensor, and a 20x 1-inch lens. So all designed to deliver 4K 60p stunning video quality,
Yeah.
even in the challenging lighting conditions. So we are also very thrilled to announce that we were integrated the cutting-edge focus algorithm into the Explore. It is called the Face Detection Autofocus (PDA), ensuring that a breakthrough for PTZ cameras. I know many of the broadcasters they are hesitant to use the PTZ cameras for the
Mhm.
live or video production, especially some high-end live production, because the concerns about the image quality, the focus capability. But with Explore, you can experience a new level of performance, featuring 1-inch sensor, high quality lens components, and advanced focus and video algorithm. Explore bring the PTZ cameras to a new height, so you can really trust it.
Yeah, exactly. And in fact, we're using the Explore today for our webinar right now. So all the footage of the live webinar today are shot by Explore. And Lacey, please help us, switch up on different camera angles to show how the Explore performs. And also, if you're going to ISE 2025, welcome to our booth 4J700 or the NDI booth
Yeah.
4G700 to get first-hand experience of the Explore.
Right. So in the next couple or 3 weeks, we really look forward to meeting you in IC, and you can check out our Explore there with the full function.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we've also got some pre-recorded footage of the Explore in action, both indoors and outdoors. Let's check it out.
Okay, so in this video, the camera demonstrates the realistic colors, lightning, faster focus, and the smooth zoom in and zoom out actions even during the movement. So the Explore not only has excellent performance for indoor applications, but also deliver exceptional image quality outdoors.
Yes, we also took a video using the Explore to shoot outdoors with the ND filters on. Let's check it out. The Explorer comes with a built-in electronic variable ND filter, letting you adjust light transmission levels to ND64, ND16, ND4, and 100. And if you want to attach your own ND filters directly to the lens, you can also use the reserve threads, giving you the precise control over lighting and image style. So the ND filter is built into the camera, the Explore, and you can also use the external threads, and that really gives you the flexibility to choose from different filters.
So that is incredibly functional. And another thing I have to mention is the aperture in the Explore is octagonal, not hexagonal, with an 8-blade design. So which means that it can give a bokeh effect that's more natural and closer to what the eye sees, making it look even better. So you can see it from the screenshots. You can see the flame shape shot by the Explore is more natural and closely resemble a cinematic effect.
Yes, you know, the Explorer is a fully functional product.
Indeed it is. You can also see that from its versatile interfaces. So Zoe, let's take a look at what it offers.
Sure. The thing we love the most is NDI. Explore supports both high bandwidth NDI and NDI HX3. I know many of you are familiar with NDI and some of you are experts, but I still want to emphasize why we appreciate it. Not only for its simplicity in deployment and use, but also for its excellent balance among latency, bandwidth, and video quality.
Exactly. With the Explore, you can choose either for NDI, also named NDI high bandwidth, or NDI HX3 based on your bandwidth limitations. And you can even use both of them simultaneously.
Yeah, and in fact, you can use 12 GSDI, SFP Plus, and HDMI with both NDI high bandwidth and NDI HX3 simultaneously.
Okay, all right, you will cover the range of the interfaces.
Yes, as you know, it's still part of the Explore series. So the Explore maintain the same video and audio interfaces, just like the Explore SE.
Yes, so the Explore supports the 12 GSDI, SFP Plus, HDMI 2.0, high bandwidth NDI, and NDI HX3. So you can choose any of these options or even use them all to output 4K 60p video simultaneously, depending on your available devices or your ongoing projects. Plus, it can even function as, high-end webcam while the USB connection.
Yeah. That's fantastic. And along with the video interfaces, the Explore also features both mini XLR and line-in options for external audio connections. The mini XLR includes phantom power to support your external and professional audio needs. And plus, we've also included the mini XLR to XLR converter in the box as an accessory for your convenience.
Yes, so you can connect your professional microphone to the Explore and capture audio through the 12 GSDI, HDMI, SP Plus, or NDI simultaneously. And Zoe, there is a very important interface we cannot overlook.
Exactly, that's the Genlock. Well, with Genlock, you can synchronize video signals between multiple cameras or between cameras and certain third-party platforms, such as the virtual reality setup.
That's extremely important for the broadcast and the professional video and the live production. And today we'd like to discuss how the Explore is used in a virtual reality setup. So first of all, we are in our virtual studio room today, and I'd like to show you what it actually looks like. So Lacey, could you please remove our virtual reality background? Yeah, there you go. So you can see how it looks like, and but it feels like our studio room is naked.
Yeah.
So please switch it back. It's much better with some decoration, and in fact, it is decorated by the Brainstorm Infinity Satellite.
Yeah, absolutely. With 3D technology and signal synchronization through GenOC, Brainstorm Infinity Satellite and the Telycam Explore collaborates seamlessly to create a variety of scenarios for your video production and live streaming. All right, let's hold on a second here and get ready for an exciting chance to win some amazing prize today. Again, I'd like to emphasize that today's giveaway is only for those who have reserved or registered for the live webinar.
Yeah.
So if you haven't yet, be sure to click the link below to register and secure your chance to win. The first person to comment will get a Telycam Drive Plus SE. We'll give you 10 seconds to register if you haven't, and I'll give a brief introduction to this Drive Plus SE. It's a very reliable 1080p 60, 20 times optical zoom PTZ camera. That's very easy to use.
Yeah, so grab the chance. So if you have not registered the webinar, you can register it right now, because we only choose the winners from the registered list.
Yeah.
So make sure that you register the webinar, and then we will give you the question and give you the phrase, and you can tap it in the chat box. So the first one to answer the question will win the Drive Plus SE.
Yeah, it could be a question. It could be a sentence. Okay, get ready. The phrase to win Drive Plus SE is
3, 2, 1. I love Telycam.
Let's see who gets the first prize.
So let's see who. Andrews Giseca.
Okay, congratulations to Andrews Giseca.
But please make sure you have registered our webinar. Otherwise, we will choose another one.
Yeah.
From the list. So Andrew, so please contact us while marketing@telycam.com. Of course, our colleague will also reach out to you, and we will arrange the shipping and the other things.
Yeah.
Okay. So but the others, please, we will have another 2 prizes that will be even bigger and better. Yeah, so stay tuned and make sure you register our webinar, and then you can answer our questions as soon as possible. Okay, so aside from the exciting prize today, we are incredibly excited to welcome Brainstorm's Chief Marketing Officer, Miguel Churuca, and the Design and Production Assistant, Henry, to discuss and unveil how new virtual reality setup. So now I'll leave the thing to Zoe to take it from here.
It's my honor. Now let's welcome Miguel. Hi, Miguel. Thank you for joining us. How are you?
Good, Zoe. How are you? It's a pleasure being here with you in this webinar.
It's our pleasure to have you here. Well, I believe many of our audience might already know that Brainstorm is one of the best VR solution provider on the market. And to take this chance, Miguel, can you introduce more about the company?
Absolutely. Brainstorm is a specialized company dedicated to creating real-time 3D graphics and virtual set solutions since 1993. We are specialized in creating virtual reality, no matter if it's in virtual production, extended reality, augmented reality, any kind of virtual reality is our expertise. And our clients range from large broadcasters to smaller content providers, regional stations, content providers, production houses, corporations, and many, many other, including internet content providers or esports operations.
Yes, Brainstorm is a highly professional company in the VR, AR, and XR field, offering a range of products that cater to everything from broadcast to enterprise-level production. And actually, we're using the Brainstorm Infinity Satellite today. And could you please share the positioning of this product?
Yes. Well, Infinity Satellite is the latest addition to the Infinity Set product range. It offers a simplified interface and a smaller tool set, but still keeps the same high quality that makes Infinity Set the tool of choice for virtual content creation in broadcast and film. We all know that virtual production can be very complicated if we include tracking devices, renders per camera, all the kind of huge setups that makes virtual production something to talk about. But it can also be created with smaller setups using PTZ cameras such as the Explore line from Telycam. And for this kind of setups, Infinity Set Lite is perfect because it allows to create any kind of virtual production, as you can see here in this webinar, but also allows the clients to grow with the product and create more and more productions and include more features as the requirements grow as well.
Yes, and as you mentioned, we're using the Telycam Explore to capture the video for this webinar today. And the Explore is a 1-inch sensor 4K 60 PTZ camera. And because of its versatile video output, it can work seamlessly with VR and AR solutions through the 12 GSDI and Genlock. And combining with its AI-based auto tracking, it makes VR and AR production effortless.
Well, and the good thing is that we are proving that virtual production can be done in this kind of environment. But I think it's better to show it and see how it works in real time, can we?
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to, give you the basic workflow, combining Brainstorm Infinity Set Lite and the Telycam Explore. Now let's invite Henry from Brainstorm. Hi, Henry.
Hi, hello. My pleasure to be
Hi.
here. So let me show you just a bit of the magic of the Infinity Set and Telycam Explorer. Okay, let me remove the mask right now. So if we remove the mask, you can see the real setup that we have here. Well, as you can see, we are moving the camera, and also we have you can see Miguel there. Miguel there, you have the tracking, the camera is tracking, and then you have a VR and AR at the same time. As you can see, the desk is a desk which is AR, right? Let me show you how this is working right now. If you see what we have on the screen here, as you can see, we have, this is my hand, this is the control panel of the camera, and then as soon as I move the camera, as you can see how the camera is moving smoothly, right? So this camera has a couple of things which is really interesting to highlight. The first thing, it is that the sensor, it is 1 inch, and this allows to create a really high quality chroma key, which is very important, especially when you are doing a virtual production. The other thing, it is that we are using the 3D protocol. Look at that, look at this, the movement, how smooth it is, right? And it's fully compatible with Infinity Set. We have the capability to read the tracking of the camera provides, and we have a really smooth tracking. And also the other thing which is really interesting, it is the auto tracking. Let me activate the auto tracking control, which is that key. As soon as I activate the key, the camera is going to detect what is the talent in there. So let me remove just the window to see how the camera is working, right? Let me remove it. Move out, and then Miguel, move please. And then as soon as the actor is moving, the camera is following the talent, moving over there, and then it's moving over there automatically, right? As you can see, the camera is detecting the tracking and is moving automatically. How it looks like. Well, as you can see, if you see the screen right now, I'm not touching anything and the camera is moving, just moving along. As soon as you want to go back again, just click in here, and then you have again the control of the camera, right? It's very easy. Of course, you can have a lot of presets that you can call whatever you want. It's full compatible with the 3D protocol. For example, if we are going to call to the position number 1, automatically the camera goes to that position, right? As you can see here, right? That's the magic. I think it's the perfect combination with software and hardware. And then, as you can see, it's very easy just to just for the operation too. I think again it's a good combination for the quality and an easy way to work in a VR or XR production. So we you're going back to the studio again, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the amazing demo.
Let's go back. Thanks to you.
Yeah. Well, thank you again, Henry. The auto tracking is really indeed a value-added feature for VR production. As you can see, whether you were controlling, the Explore using the control panel, the VDroid Plus, or let the camera track automatically, well, the Infinity Set Lite can smoothly receive the camera's position data and creates a vivid virtual scene. Thanks again, Henry.
Thanks to
Well-
you, Zoe. Thanks to you.
Well, all right, we're just giving you a brief introduction to the Infinity Set Lights and the Explore, highlighting their key workflows and performance capabilities. And we all know that remote collaboration has significantly streamlined the whole production process. So the question arises, Miguel, is it possible for us to achieve virtual remote production?
Well, the answer is simple, yes. And this webinar is the proof. We're achieving a remote production and virtual production using the PTZ cameras and Infinity Cell Light all together. The thing is,
that sounds fantastic.
This
Now let's
virtual
make
production
this-
makes things easier.
It's okay.
We're interacting together, but we are not in the same place, actually. I'm in Madrid, Spain, and you're not.
Yeah, you're in Spain and I'm in China, but we're doing the webinar as we're in the same set. How was that possible?
Well, as you can see, it's Brainstorm magic. We take the signal from the Explore camera in your studio in China, and this signal from the Explore camera in our facilities in Madrid, and combine them all together to create this environment. This is telepresence in a new level. We don't need to have people on screens. We can make all the talents to work together, interact as we've been doing, stepping on each other, and talk seamlessly in the same place, in the same scenario, using this kind of technology.
Fantastic. Brainstorm has truly developed some, cutting-edge technology that feels like magic. All right, I had a wonderful time today with Miguel and Henry. And if you guys have any questions, type in the chat box and let us know. We're both here to help. And Miguel, thank you for joining us and sharing such an informative and engaging experience with us. I'm really looking forward to our next conversation.
Thank you, Zoe, for allowing us to be with you in this webinar. And I look forward to answer any questions that the audience may have. So Henry and I will be here to answer them if you wish.
Yeah, feel free to chat. Well, thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's have Jenny back.
Wow, Zoe, it's really impressive and amazing. If I were not here, I would believe that Miguel joined us on site.
Yeah, and Miguel and Henry are here today at the, so you guys, if you have any questions about the Brainstorm Infinity Set Light, feel free to ask in the chat box. They're both here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we just witnessed how to make virtual into reality just now. That's the technology. And we're so glad that Explore can work in this kind of technology.
Correct. So, all right, Zoe, we just showcased a glimpse of the auto tracking performance in the VR demo. In fact, the auto tracking algorithm used in the Explore have been upgraded.
Yeah.
Compared to the auto tracking in the Vision series is more accurate, smoother, and smarter.
Exactly. And with the addition of red locking technology, it enables more accurate tracking of facial features, movements, and human attributes like clothing, postures, and hairstyle, especially in environments with multiple people. Even if someone else steps in or gets in the way, the tracking target remains locked on.
Yeah, it's very reliable. And we, sometimes we also got inquiries about whether it's possible to use two Explore cameras to track two separate people in the same location. So the answer is yes, it's absolutely possible. However, since Infinity Satellite currently supports only one camera for our site, and we cannot demonstrate dual camera tracking two people here, but don't worry, we have recorded some videos to show how the auto tracking feature works in action.
So you can see from the video how the two Explorers track with impressive accuracy and smoothness. There are also various settings to suit different scenarios. For instance, in an event setting, you can define a specific area for the camera to follow the presenter. When the current speaker leaves that area, it will go back to an initial position and resume tracking when a new target enters. Yeah, and the camera automatically shifts, follow that new speaker. With Explore, you can even set 2 initial positions. This is very helpful in like really big classrooms or stages where there might be 2 podiums or 2 spots. You can set one podium as the initial position 1 and the other as the initial position 2. And when the teacher or the guest walks out of that tracking area, the camera will start searching the target between these 2 initial positions to find the target. It could be a new target to track that new target. And of course, if you want to only use one initial position, you can also do that. And you can also set up 2 board areas. This is updated in the firmware we released on December. And let's watch the video we shoot about setting 2 boards using Explore. When the blackboard areas are enabled, the camera will pause tracking when the presenter enters the blackboard area to give the audience a better view of the board. And when the speaker walks out, the camera will resume to follow the speaker. In the latest firmware, we also added this arrow button next to the board area to help users cut or switch between 2 board areas quickly, just like this.
And in fact, except the initial positions and the whiteboard area, you can also adjust the zoom ratio from the full body to half body and down to the shoulder of the tracking target to ensure stable zooming. And you can even select the ratio lock and the tilt lock. And enabling auto tracking in the virtual reality setup makes the production and the streaming easier, more flexible, and more affordable.
Yeah, all right. Speaking of production and streaming, we know the Explore supports NDI protocol, both NDI high bandwidth and NDI HX3. It also supports other streaming protocols like RTSP and RTMP for common streaming, as well as SRT and Iris for remote production and cloud production. And we'd like to share some videos that showcase these features. But before that, I'd like to bring up another thing that naturally brings pleasure, another round of giveaway. Well, get ready for a second chance to win some amazing prize today. Just a quick reminder, today's giveaway is exclusively for those who have reserved and registered for the webinar. So if you haven't, make sure to click the link below and secure your chance to win.
So, grab the chance and you can win Telycam Vision Plus 4K M30X. It is one of our top hot-selling products. And so it is worth of getting. And so make sure you register our webinar and then answer our questions as soon as possible. We will pick the first one to get the prize.
Vision Plus 4K M 30 times. It's a 1/1.8-inch Sony sensor PTZ camera and 30 times optical zoom lens. And also it features AI auto tracking and 3D integration for virtual production as well. So it's perfect for any setup.
Yeah, so get ready. As I mentioned again, please make sure that you will
Registered,
register
yeah.
our webinar and then answer our question as soon as possible. So I guess here we go.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Aaron is awesome.
If you don't know who is
Aaron is
Aaron,
awesome. Aaron is awesome.
yeah, if you don't know who is Aaron, then don't blame me. Aaron is awesome. So who gets it first?
If you write
If you type it wrong, if you spell it wrong,
Hassan Kara, from 4K Pro Media. So
congratulations.
You are the one to win the Vision Plus 4K M30X.
Yes, it's a 4K 60 PTZ camera.
Please contact us while marketing@telycam.com, and also our colleague will also reach out to you, because
yes.
if you will register our webinar, and we will have your email address and your name, and we will contact with you.
But if you haven't, well, that's another story.
All right, so now let's get back moving to our topics. So the streaming protocol for Explore, as Zoe mentioned, that whether you are live streaming our local area network or wide area network, the Explore can support both. So first, let's take a look at how SRT works. Our friend Ryan from MBD team helped us to make this video. So let's check it out.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ryan with Mobile Video Devices, and I'm going to show you a few ways that you can use SRT to route video across your local network as well as the public internet. While Telycam products feature many ways to send video via NDI, RTMP, RTSP, and ONVIF, Secure Reliable Transport, or SRT for short, is an excellent way to move video from one location to another, and it'll be the example that we use today. So let's first head over to the Telycam camera and get logged in. Next, we want to click on the IP address tab in the top section, and then we're presented with multiple tabs across the bottom. We want to click on SRT settings, and now let's talk more in depth about the options that you see here. First, we need to choose which mode the camera will be in. With SRT, there are options for listener, caller, and rendezvous. The first two options are a little more clear, but you may be asking yourself why a camera would have the option to be a listener. The reality is that SRT is two-way traffic with the ability to create a control channel that contains metadata. This allows you to run in a non-standard configuration when you need to get around certain network challenges like port forwarding. This is one inherent difference with SRT. Some networking knowledge or permissions may be required. For a deeper dive into the modes, I recommend visiting Haivision's website or engaging with us via our social channel or email avenues. The demonstration today will be using a standard configuration where the camera is in caller and the viewer device is listener. We can skip over enabling the stream just yet as we work to configure everything that we need. Our next field is the port, and this is where you will define which port you want to use. I know in my setup that I will be using port 8000, but this number can really be anything that doesn't already conflict with your network environment. We then decide if you would like to add a layer of encryption. For this example, I have chosen to use Telycam Explore as my passphrase. Next, we need to input the IP address or web URL. We are going to be using Magewell Control Hub to show you video routed across the public internet as a real-life example, so I have placed our server's web URL in this box. Next, we determine the latency. Now, if you're on a local network, you can set this to be much lower than if you are going across the public internet. In any case, you can do a quick ping test through command prompt. I simply type in ping space hub.mvd.tech and hit enter. I will see that the time is being recorded in milliseconds. And in my case, my ping time is 32 milliseconds, which is pretty standard for people on cable internet. In order to account for some changes in either directions, I always like to double the number. And that is what I'll put in for my latency. To keep things simple, in this example, I'm just going to put 80 in this box. Next, we determine key length, which is kind of similar to how you pick the network security of your Wi-Fi. There are a few options for AES 128 through 256, and it is shown in both ways because manufacturers may indicate key length or bit strength. With this example, Telycam does a great job of putting both of those into the drop-down menu. Now, finally, there is another box called Stream ID. A fun feature of SRT is the ability to have what is known as a turn server, because in theory, you can send outbound packets and the server decides who should be transmitting or receiving, as indicated here by the push beginning of the stream ID. We could think of push as being caller in the mode section. Imagine a video decoder in a school behind their firewall. There's no way that the IT department is going to enable setup port forwarding, as they would deem it too risky. With the stream ID field, you could put the decoder in caller mode and keep everything else the same. And instead of using push to start the stream ID, you would use pull or anything else that you configured. Control Hub then sees the two signals of both of them being in caller, but the stream ID of one would be push and the stream ID of the other is pull. The software then handles everything else for you and video starts to flow. So now that we have talked about each field, let's go ahead and enable the stream and click Save. And as you can see in Control Hub, which is hosted in the cloud, we have successfully routed video from my office through the public internet, and it's ready to be decoded. Now, I know this was a lot of information, so thankfully you will have the chance to view it again later. And if you ever have any questions, Telycam and their distribution partners are always ready to assist.
Thanks to our beloved Ryan for giving such a thorough explanation on SRT setup. And next, we also invited Noah from Iris to showcase how Explore can fit into cloud production combining with Iris platform.
Hi, I'm Noah, the founder of Iris, and I'm excited to announce our partnership with Telycam launching this spring. Iris enables direct cloud control of any Telycam camera, enabling you to manage, monitor, and control your cameras anytime, anywhere in the world. So let me show you how it works. So right now, we're accessing this Explore camera over the local network, and you'll be able to click this button to link device. It'll then have you log in and confirm you want to link your camera. So let's press link. I then select my Iris Studio. For now, I'll click this theater, confirm the link. I can then name the camera, save and finish, and I'm all done. So let's launch the studio. So Iris is going to load up, and as you can see, camera 3 has now been added. But what's super cool is you can view all the linked cameras in one place right in your studio. So this is actually a venue 2,500 miles away in California. And now that the cameras have been added, you can access our different tools. So this is our click to center tool, which allows you to easily recenter a shot. But you can also scroll out to find a shot in real time and use our fast frame tool to kind of define shots with a simple scroll and a click. You also have access to our presets, a joystick tool, as well as our auto tracking, which allow you to use our cloud-based tracking across any camera, any maker model. Now, let's say you want to do some color correction. If you go to the right, you have all the unique image settings for that camera in one place. So let's say we want to move to an outdoor white balance. That'll update the setting of that camera. You can even save those collections of image settings into a preset. And you can push those presets out to all the different cameras, making it super easy to kind of balance across different lighting conditions. Now, we've also made Iris pretty flexible with different workflows. So you can record different cameras to your local computer or straight to the cloud. or send them out as NDI feeds. So they work with other production switchers like a vMix or an OBS. And video monitoring. You can monitor your video feeds, or you can actually hook up a gamepad or IP controller and kind of use it as a companion with Iris, as a kind of physical controller. Now, one of my favorite features is the share button, which allows you to copy a link, share it with your team, and collaborate with anyone in real time, all completely in sync. So we're launching our integration with Telycam this upcoming spring. But if you want to get on early, you can sign up for our waitlist at tryiris.ai. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly at noah@tryiris.ai. We can't wait to get you on the platform, and thanks a lot.
Those are really cool. And speaking of the local area network, I have to highlight one of my favorite features as an end user of the Explore. And this applies to all Explore and Vision series cameras. This is the SSDP protocol. With this protocol, it simplifies the process of finding IP address when you have multiple cameras or devices connected to your switch. You just set the camera to DHCP, and then you can retrieve the IP address of each unit on your PC, just like this. With an Ethernet cable, ensuring it's on the same local network with your computer. Open your PC's network settings and enable network discovery and file sharing as shown here. The camera will then be automatically detected. Double-click the device. It will take you to the camera's web UI. Log in with the default ID and password admin. Then you get everything you need to start your Telycam PTZ camera. No more confusion about the model name or the need for IP address search tools.
That's really convenient, especially, for someone like me, the non-IT guy. So you can simply click on the camera to access the web UI directly. So Zoe, why don't we take the chance to have a look at the web UI quickly?
With pleasure. Well, generally, the web UI has PTZ control page, camera setting page, IP setting page, and manage page. By default, the main page is the PTZF control page. It has all the standard functions like the control of your camera's pan, tilt, zoom, and focus, preset setting, and speed adjustment, etc. Well, this really starts to get powerful is the flexibility to adjust image parameters under camera setting.
Yeah.
Like we can adjust exposure setting, set things like gain limit. We all know that higher gain sometimes reduce dynamic range, which is bad, but it also reduces read noise, which is good.
Yeah.
And Explorer gives you the flexibility to choose that gain limit. And I want to show you what's really groundbreaking is that we added ND filter into this Explore model.
Yeah, the ND filter is built in the camera. It's
Yeah.
not the external ND filter.
Yeah, and this is an incredible, feature for the price point of this camera.
Yeah.
And under video setting, you can switch mode to digital, and under which the camera can output 4K 60 via 12 GSDI, and you'll get access to the 3G SDI cropping feature. And when the 3G SDI cropping output 1080p 60 resolution, the maximum optical zoom can reach up to 40 times.
Wow.
Yeah, it really helps with long distance shots. Or you can choose to go to the full NDI mode, which activates another FPGA, and then you have the NDI high bandwidth, as well as the NDI HX3 output. And then under the crop page, you can adjust the position of the 3G SDI cropping. There are 8 most commonly used cropping presets. The preset 230 to 237. This is the preset by default. And so you can get quick access to your desired cropping position. It really getting 2 cameras out of 1 by using that.
Yeah, so we can take a look at the video.
Then the auto tracking page. All the auto tracking features and settings we just covered are done on this page. You get to select target position, scaling, PT limitation, blackboard area setting, and the recently added tilt lock and lock scaling ratio.
Yes.
From the IP setting, we have video encode, where you can adjust the profile and bit rate. In addition to the traditional 3.5 millimeter line-in input, the Explore comes with an impressive mini XLR
And
input.
phantom power.
Yeah, with phantom power. And these controls are under audio setting. And all the streaming protocols, the SRT, RTMP, RTP multicast can be configured here.
Yeah.
Next is the NDI-HX and full NDI setting. We got to change the name of the camera that comes into the program and applications. The next one is the 3D support. Here we can enable that and send up to 4 AR and VR applications and destinations.
Correct.
And if you're using SDI workflow in your virtual production, here you can select to synchronize the 3D data with the SDI signal to achieve a smoother production and without any jittering or dropped frames. Yeah. Under the Manage tab, we can upgrade the camera, which is super simple with our latest all-in-one upgrade package. Yeah, just simply select that file and upgrade it.
System Manager.
Yeah, then System Manage. This is where you can set power schedule to sometimes power down the camera overnight to conserve energy. That's a big thing in education and government applications.
Yeah.
Now the Telycam Explorer has that ability for you to schedule that. And I think it's the minor details that sometimes made a difference for our customers. Then login setting and NTP system time setting. Another fantastic thing is Telycam Explore has the ability to record. It's fantastic when you have like multiple PTZ cameras to be able to have that safety to record directly onto the camera. And of course, no more things such as formatting, because the default format is MP4. And you also have the flexibility to schedule your recording or just record instantly with a hit of a button.
Yes, Zoe just show us how the web page looks like quickly, and there are lots of future settings. And in fact, you could also use our control keyboard, V-joystick controller to realize most of the function. If you have any questions, or if you would like to have a look at any parts of game, you can ask in the chat section. Anyway, we will also update many tutorial videos in our YouTube channel time to time, so you can subscribe our YouTube channel and get updates.
Yeah. And after all those exciting demos showing what the Explorer can do, I'm sure you guys are all wondering, what's the price on this amazing camera?
Well, here it is. The Explorer is $5,995 US. So $5,995 for such a future package camera.
Yeah.
So now some of our partners have already received a demo unit and have been testing the Explorer for quite some time. So you can contact them for sample testing. Our distributors and some of our resellers, and so you can touch it, feel it, and we warmly welcome your feedback.
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, last round of today's giveaway.
Last round, but also the biggest one.
Yeah, the star of the night.
Yeah, so get ready to win our star of the night, the Explore. So this is the last prize, but also the biggest prize. This is the product we are introducing all the time.
Now, yeah.
So, but just a quick reminder, today's giveaway is exclusively for those who will register our webinar.
Stream, yeah.
So if you have not signed up, so please make sure you click the link below to register now. And the first one to tap in the correct phrase will win a Telycam Explore
PTZ camera.
Yes. So this isn't just a common camera. It's a 4K 60p PTZ camera with 1-inch sensor, with PDAF focus, and a 3D integration, and a bunch of other amazing features. So get ready.
Who's who's gonna be the biggest winner tonight.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. So please make sure you register the webinar, and then ready the first one to answer the question to tap into the chat box will get the Explore.
Yes.
Yeah. So Zoe, what is
what is my question?
Yeah. What is
okay? The phrase to win the Explore tonight. Please list the names of our 3 PTZ camera series.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Drive, vision, explore. So let's see who gets
it
first. Who answered the question? Telycam's first Telycam's 3 PTZ camera series, Drive, Vision, Explore. Let's see who is the winner. Who is the winner?
Oh, congratulations, Lawrence.
Lawrence. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. I bet that Lawrence are very familiar with our products, so that he can answer this question so quickly. All right, so Lawrence, please contact us while marketing@telycam.com to get your prize. And also, but please make sure you have registered our webinar. If you are not, and we will remove you and choose another one.
Okay, our colleague will contact you the shipping and everything.
Yeah. So I guess, Zoe, I guess that's it. Time has flown by, and we are almost at the end.
Yes, we're wrapping up our webinar. And once again, thank you so much for staying with us all the time.
Yeah. So if you have any questions that we couldn't address today, please feel free to email us at marketing@telycam.com or my personal email address, jenny@telycam.com. But before we end this, I'd like to mention it again. If you are going to ISE, come and visit our booth 4G700 or NDI booth.
4G 700.
Correct. To get the first-hand experience of the Explore. So thank you very much. And we'll see you next time. See you. Bye.